Oh, sorry. I find out I was without any sound. I think the sound the guys told me it was no sound. I apologize for that. Okay, so I was talking about the new auto trade to our clients that we have added uh, the setting on it, and you have seen it, and we will. I think we have a technical problem with the sound. I'm waiting on feedback from our traders to see if there's any sound uh, right now. Okay, we just had confirmation about the sound, and thank you. We had an entry, and this is an automated trade on the signal, and we will cover the new auto trade as well. And then we will examine the market, what's going on. Actually, if we look at the ES came in exactly where the system say target hit, and I didn't close it. I extended the target. I was hoping that it's gonna go further down, but then the market pulled back, and and I'm sorry, there is a million people talking to me, and you can see the new signals on the market analyzer. And when there is a new signal, that means there is a buy on the ES 3235, and then it gives you the target. Thank you guys for responding. Thank you, Ryan, Dia. Thank you, sir. Charles, thank you. Ben, thank you. David. Thank you, Jimmy. Let's examine the CL and see what's going on with the CL. Guys, everything is based on the FIBs. If we look at the CL trade, there is a pullback right now on the CL, but there is a projection at 51.05. There is a lot of traders on the CL. Does not mean it is over with the short. No, actually, the system here for the manual traders, you can see there is 51.25 as a re-entry point. So right now, if the CL go back to the 51.25, this is a re-entry point. So we're not out of it yet. And because of this projection at 51.05, the market pulled back, but the short is not over. Please be careful. Um, on the auto trade, the other auto trade, most of them has hit the target, and we will cover some of it. Some of it, they are still in a trade, and some of them immediately hit the target today. This is on the Nasdaq already. As you see from one trade, we were done. We started around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and one trade it was done 1500. Our traders, this is the new version. Back then it was no sound a few minutes ago. That the new version, what we have done, you have short only, long only, close position, pause the auto trade if you need to step outside, or you have a setting here, and now we are working on the setting, and then you click on the setting here, and then you will have a panel, and then you can decide which entries you want to take or put, or you can include one or two or three entries in there. It is a very friendly use. And now on the second phase, we're going to put the filters in one page, and we're going to put the management on one more page. So it will be very friendly use. You can do that on NinjaTrader 7, but NinjaTrader 8 is a bit hard to do, but we manage to increase we managed to build a panel for NT8, a friendly panel, and it is very important panel. So the Nasdaq already hit the 1 minute, and we got 1,500 on it. And let's look at the same time frame on the ES. And from the first trade, we already hit the target, and there we go. From the first trade, two small trade, and then the first trade, and we were done 1,175. The way it works, if it is 500 daily target or $300 the daily target, if this market go into your direction, the auto trade is not going to close position. It's going to stay on that trade until it is over. I would like to show you another example on the Nasdaq. And this is a lovely trade, perfect trades on the Nasdaq. Lovely. You couldn't do any better. And from 7:30, bang, bang, 1 and 2, and we were done. And what is nice about it on the second trade, even it's the system on a $1,000 trade, if this market go into your direction, it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. And that it makes a lot of difference, because we can do it both of direction. We can say at 1,000 immediate close, and this one here, that strategy is on 1 minute, not rank a bar, not line a break, not take chart, not range. We are very stable with minutes, and we stay in minutes, and we're going to stay in minutes. Not every day we're going to flip the coin to see which time frame we have to use. It's always easy after the fact to bring a chart and show rank a bar and range bar and line break and blah, 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 277 ticks and 150 ticks, but that it is confusion. So we are really built that auto trade to use minutes from 1 to 5 minutes, and it's over. And the 1 minute bring accuracy to any auto trade or to any indicator. When your auto trade does not work on 1 minute, that means take it, delete it, put it in the garbage. If it works on the 1 minute, then we can flip it to the rank a bar. You can flip it to any time frame. It will work. It doesn't matter anymore. But the basic, if the 1 minute does not work, that means that auto trade is worth a banana. So as we see here, this is a perfect entries, perfect exits. And you can do 2 contract, you can do 1 contract, you can do 3 contract. And this is what is nice about it. And when the market is not going in your direction, it's going to close. And what is nice about it, when the market is like here, this area here, it is not about the amount. It's about how the auto trade going to survive an area like this. This is a disaster for any kind of auto trade to work when the market is sideways or when somebody is overseas want to trade. And this has survived almost 3 hours of a flat market. That's what I want to look at. I don't want to look at the numbers. I don't want to look at those nice trades. I want to see how the auto trade survive in a flat market. This is where separate the boys from the girls. This is where you can see if there is a consistency, because today you might make $1,700 on the NASDAQ on a 1 minute, and probably tomorrow you're not going to make it, or you might make $300. But if you make $1,700 today, does not mean tomorrow you will be making $1,700. It could be less, could be more, depends on the market movement. So what happened in the past is not going to happen in the future. In the future could be better, could be more, or could be less. So we cannot sit because today made 1,700, tomorrow it will be the same. It could be more tomorrow if the market moving, and it could be less if this market is a flat. This is not the way to look at the auto trade. The only way you can look at an auto trade if it is 1 minute and can survive that area here. That means you have a very good template and a very good trades. So immediately we have covered, we closed practically every chart, very few trades here and there, and we were that. To go back to the signal entry right now, the market analyzer on the swing trading on the left upper corner, it is based on 1 contract. So if we look at the CL, we have a sell trade on the CL 51.44, target 51.08, 53 target, and it's right there. So the market analyzer is based on 1 contract, but with the auto trade, you can use 2 contract, 3 contract, 4 contract, or 1 contract. It's up to you what you want to do with it. Earlier, we were up to 500 ticks based on 1 contract, but now we are down to 300 ticks in the profit based on the last entry signal. It's not on all day long. It's based on the last entry signal. As an example, we had the CL sell at 51.44. So from the last entry signal is 49 ticks. So that's what it is here. It is 49 ticks. So for a guy don't need to trade the DAX and the gold and the CL and the 30-year treasury bond, we can minimize that. Depends on your account. You can go with 1 ES, 1 NASDAQ, 1 YM, and 1 CL if you want to. Or if you have a very low account, you can go NASDAQ, ES, YM. Probably you can get away with it. Maybe somewhere around $1,000. And then on the right upper corner, this is the scalper. As we see right now, there is a big chop in the scalper area, and we will see if we have anything right now. Taking a trade, there is no trade. Most of them, there is no trade at the moment. So we will wait on the trades. If we look at the scalper right now, there is a little trouble. And the market ran very well to start with. And it seems like it's dying out on us a little bit at the time. But we will be patient. We have to be patient, and we will see what is going to happen to NASDAQ, ES, and YM. I'm going to be a little bit quiet on the side, a little bit. And for the NASDAQ, yes, there is a re-entry. If you look, it's behind that number is 9139.50. This is a re-entry point on the NASDAQ. So 9139.50, it is a re-entry point on the NASDAQ. For the CL, I mean, I don't see how anyone can trade without fibs. If we look at the CL, it is flirting with that support area at 50.95. And if we look, it's telling you what's going on without being a genius traders. There is 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bars, 4, 5 bars on the support line, and it is having a problem breaking that area. And now it's going back to retest the projection at 51.05. So what we need now, the CL is stuck in that area here, and what we need to see if this one here is going to hold a projection, and if the CL try to break that area at 50.95, this means we are looking on the next step. It is 5080. So this is a big difference between where we are right now and where there is a potential to go to 5080. So for a guy who is trading one contract on the CL, he got $440, and there's a potential to go all the way to $1,000, or if you want to clear out and call it off for today, it's very fine. But at least you know what option you have. And right now, if the CL break this area here, 50.95, that's mean we're gonna gain another 10 ticks on that one here, 15 ticks. So probably it's gonna go immediately to the 50.80, and that's why it's beautiful to have a working fibs on your chart, even when you are auto trading, because it's making a decision for you. Should I take 400 or should I stay, walk away with 1,000? Or if we, I mean, you cannot shoot in the market, with an empty chart, not knowing your price level, then you are a disaster trader. You will never be a good trader, because this market is split in pieces. The chart on the CL, ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, it is based on those pieces. You have to break it in pieces. It's not just looking at the chart. When now we are on that piece here, we need to deal with that area here at 15.95, and this is a decision maker. If we are going to walk away with $500 straight, or we're going to stay and trying to see if we can walk away with $1,000 trade. So once this market come in around 50.79, this is now you are up to $600-700, and that what is nice. The trick here in the future trading, you should not go back and poke the market and try to put your finger in the fire. So, in my experience, like look, the Nasdaq now, where we told you is going to be a re-entry point, and the Nasdaq is coming right here to the double support line, and most likely it's not going to survive this area here at 91.1625. So right now on one trade, I have $400, and this is a decision maker to break away from that market, call it off, or stay, and then there is a potential for $1,000 trade. And that is always by looking at the fibs, you can determine your destination in this market. And what is nice about it, You do not look. You see, you do not need to worry about going back to the market, because going back to the market again, uh, I'm not sure it's going to be winning trade. So the less trades we do in the market, the better off you are, and the more profit you have. Actually, you cannot keep an auto trade running all day long. You cannot be manual trader all day long and keep gaining money, because eventually when the market gonna go sideways, you're gonna start making mistake and smoke out all your profit. So look at this. So before this happened on the Nasdaq, we knew where is the entry, the system telling you where you can re-enter the market. Or if you are on an automated trade, like what we have here, you can use a full automated or an ATM. I personally like ATM because I can control my trades better. And then when the market came in here on the Nasdaq, this is a call for you to cash in with the $300-400. And if this market going back, you can re-enter the market at 91.35.50. So this is, the management is very important to see your destination. Even if you are on an automated system, you need to know when you need to exit. You cannot just keep shooting blind in the market expecting making money. We need to know where is our border for today and what is the potential exiting. So this is a very serious. Uh, if you dismiss that, you're not gonna get anywhere with that. On top of that, if you are using a ranker bot, now you are on total different planet. You're not really communicating with the market reality like when we are using them 1 minute. It's not the prettiest chart. I don't care if it's pretty, but I need to know my level, and I need to know if this market able to break this area or not. And 2 3 trades like this, and you can nail your $1,000 and call it off for today. Because once you are done with those trades, you should not be trading again, and you're done from 9 to 12 o'clock round. You're done on this round. If you want to go in the afternoon round, that's up to you. I'm no longer interested in the afternoon round. From 9 to 12 should be enough. And let's see if there's anything working right now. The market is a little bit slow. Beautiful, right? On the Nasdaq, we have 1800. On the ES, we have 1400, and then on the CL, we have 670. On the market analyzer, we have 1439 ticks. Profit $11,200 on that. And for the auto trade, we on the full automated trade, this one here is going to rock. This is a beautiful trade and is going to really love it. This one here on the ES 5 minutes is already broke even on $1,400, and we have it the target a little bit high in there, and this one here, if it hit the target, is going to be something else on that. On the ES 1 minute on the full automated trade is just this is the 5 minutes, and already took one trade out, and we are about to take the second trade and the third trade on this. What is nice about it, when you put your fibs, you can take it a little bit farther down if you want to and close position. And if you don't want to, you can leave it as is, as a fully automated. And if you want to pull it back, you can pull it back. But this is a wonderful. This is nice trade as well. And it cannot get any better than that. On the scalper, we have a new signal on the CL, and 5081. One of the things you can do, as you see here, the CL giving you a new signal buy, okay? And we have a short trade on the CL right there. So this is, in a way, when the buy signal come on a CL, also that will help you making a decision to, if you are on a short trade, you want to close position. When the scalper start firing a signal the opposite direction, you can use it to cash in your trade, and that it is really smart to keep your eye on the scalper, and then you can when the scalper fire the other direction, then you close your position. So as an example here, we have 1700 on the Nasdaq, and then the Nasdaq is still in the sell position on the scalper right here. Is 409 ticks on the scalper hit. So it's a matter of time before we're gonna get a long trade on the Nasdaq, which, if you don't know where to close position, or if you want to override the auto trade, you can just go ahead and close position and call it off for today. So this is really brilliant to rely on the scalper new signal come out. That will help you even if you want to close or override the for the amateur traders, we give you some, and right now we are on one trade, one contract, and it is hitting 1,812. This is the template we sent to the amateur traders, and that template is based on one contract, and it has not taken any contract yet. This is the only contract it took, and it's been on the same trade. As you see from the trades here, the box, there is zero. The reason it is zero because has not closed any position yet, and that's why it's in zero. But it is a beautiful trend based on one contract, and you nailed over $1,500 on that one. It is absolutely smart, and we had this is the first time we send out an auto trade where you don't hear a beep from the traders, which is very nice. And we had some really we've really done very good job on that. I'm happy with it. So this one here is already done for the amateur trading, and we teach you on the last webinar how to, before you start trading in the morning, how to see or how to find the perfect time frame on the minutes, and then you go ahead and start loading it and trading it. So this is really good. I want to show you why it is. I want to show you why it is so smart. This auto trade we started around 9 o'clock. This is a different setting on a base on the 2 minutes. And if we look on this area here, it was no trade. And it took one breaking even. And then when the market trended, it got it. And even your daily target is, it is 1,000. Stayed on those trade and now 3,240. This is what I love about it. When we catch the trend, we're gonna stay on that trend. This is the secret in the future trading. You should not be in a hurry using a dummy trading stop and sell out your trade on $100 or a couple $100 and then go back to the trade. This is a nightmare. In the future, when you catch the trend and you are in the trade, you gotta milk it as much as you can, and you need to know your destination. You do not close the position based on a trailing stop. Dummy trailing stop has no sense. If I'm on a trade, I can see right now this one here is overdue, hit the target, is coming right at the 907425. If this market across the 9074, that means this party is over. If this market go back, that means there is a potential to go another $600-700 on that trade. But actually, I was a little bit busy. I should have closed that position when the target hit. The auto trade put the target at the entry and the target. So for the ones did not mess with it and left it alone, you would have exit right at the 9029, and now you're out of it, and you nailed over $2,000 on those trade. So technically, this Nasdaq is over. And if we look at the ES, also the ES, as you see, it hit the target. After we hit the target, the system calculated the target. After we hit the target, it was over. And then we have the YM. After it hit the target, party is over. So it is really brilliant to just maximize your profit and not using a dummy trillion stump and try. Excuse me, I have this little nose. It's not corona or anything like this. It's just from the flight, because we have two offices, and because of the flight, the weather changed on me. But there is no corona here. So the CL, it is over. Nasdaq is over, and YM is over. The party is over there. It's finished. And all those auto trades, they already hit the targets. No use to bring them. It is finished. And well, right now it is almost 11 o'clock. Uh, I don't see anything. We are already done. We're overdue. We're done with all the trades. There is nothing anymore. We maximized our profit on all direction, and I don't see anything worth to trade right now. But I'm not gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'm gonna stay a few more minutes to see. Okay, you have a new signal on the scalper. This is brilliant, because on the ES right now you have a one trade and you don't know when to exit. As an example, as we see here, the ES has now a new buy position, and I can see now if we look at the ES, it is diving into big pile of mud. As you see, the ES is nothing, just support resistant. So in this case here, gentlemen, you cannot trade the ES anymore because there is a heavy support and a heavy resistance. Whoever is on that trade is finished and is over. Look at this NASDAQ. It's like what we told you. Come in right on the clock with it. This is the number where the system plot for you where you need to re-enter the market. And as we see, the ES, heavy support and a heavy resistance, the ES got stuck in this channel. There is nothing left in there. It's 1053. Whoever took advantage of this market between 9 and 11 is done for today, made tons of money. And whoever missed those trades, what is left is a crumbs on the table, and it's not even worth to pick up or to trade anymore. Whoever traded today traded and made money. Who did not, he missed the boat. Try in the afternoon and good luck with that. I don't know. But whoever traded and made money is over. There is not much to do. It's over. And between the ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, CL, there is over $4,000 in trade. Right now on the market analyzer, there is 1,700, 1,200. Let's say 50 takes into profit. We crossed the $10,000 based on one contract. It is over. The auto trade did extremely well today. The next auto trade, the scalper did very well. Even the amateur traded and nailed over $2,000 on the ES. So we are done everywhere, and we are gonna stay for a few minutes to see if there is any action. But we're done. We're finished. Welcome to trading. Well, at the ES, we close position on the ES. We still have the NASDAQ.